What's going on, everyone? And welcome back. This is gonna be a very, very weird, interesting video. I'm just gonna be talking to you guys right now. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. So, you guys know I've been on the Samsung bandwagon for about 3 years now. 3 years. And I don't know, I just had this itch, this feeling in my, right up in here, that I needed to change. I needed a fresh start, I needed something new. And I had some other issues, but essentially, I had to make a change, people. But before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, as always, you know my slogan. If you're new, you don't know my slogan. If you're new to the channel, make sure to drop that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. I love seeing your beautiful faces and beautiful comments, your little YouTube and Twitter fingers. Let me know what's good, and all that good stuff. So if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're new or returning, make sure to hit that like button. It's definitely appreciated. But back on the train, back on what we came here for, what y'all came here for. So, I had an iPhone, and some of you might already know where this is going. I had an iPhone, and I don't know what year it was. It was 3 years ago. But I had the iPhone 10, and I started out with an Android phone. That's mostly everyone's starter phone. I had Androids all throughout, high school, a little bit going into college, and all throughout college, actually, now that I think about it. And then once I got into my profession, I had a very bad experience with Android phones. They just kept crashing. The service was never good. The apps were super, super buggy. I would get a lot of spam, so on and so forth. And a lot of places I would go, I just didn't have signal for some reason. But that was years ago, like decades maybe. A decade. Probably just 1 decade, actually. Or 2. I don't know. 1. So one day I decided, man, I'm gonna just hop on this iPhone bandwagon. So I think my first iPhone was the iPhone 5. And I loved that phone. That was like my favorite phone. I loved the shape of it, the box, rounded shape. It looked so cool. I loved it. It was kind of tiny in my hands, but I loved it. So after that, I just kept upgrading. I got the 6, the 7, the 8, I think I skipped the 9, and then I got the 10X, or the 10, yeah. So I got the iPhone XS, I guess that's what the official name was it, and I just started to feel like iPhone was putting out the same product every year, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It was a little weird, but my phone would start to slow down for no reason. I always kept my phones in great shape. Didn't really drop them at all, didn't, bombard it with a whole bunch of apps. And it just started to slow down, and I'm a tech guy. You guys know that. This is called Gould's Gaming and Tech. So tech is always constantly changing, moving around, all that good stuff. So I just felt like iPhone was stagnant for a while. So I made the drastic change to go back to Android, because I love both sides. I don't hate either side. I love both sides. So I switched to an Android phone. I had the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus with the S Pen. Loved the phone. It was great. So much customization. The S Pen, I felt like it was a refresh, a good breath of fresh air kind of experience. So I had that for a year, and those of you who really know me, I pretty much get a new phone every single year. It's bound to happen. I've been doing that since I first got into high school, and I first got a job, actually. So I got the Note 10 Plus. That was cool. But then this device came out called the Galaxy Z Fold, the first one. So I was like, man, that's cool to get a folding phone. That's pretty innovative. That's different. But I knew it was going to have a lot of bugs. So I didn't get the first generation for it. I just waited a while until the next one came out. So I ended up with the Galaxy Z Fold 2. You guys see my videos. I post a ton. When I say a ton, I mean a ton Galaxy Z Fold 2 videos because I was just so intrigued with the concept and the idea of it. Samsung was really pushing the limits with folding technology. And I knew the 3 was going to be even better as far as it building on the 2. And the 2 was pretty, almost perfect. So, that price tag wasn't perfect though, but that's a different story. So I had the 2, I knew I was getting the 3. I got the 3 as soon as it came out, same as the 2. It came out, I think, in September or August this year. Got it the first day it came out. I love the phone. The S Pen they added, the refresh rate, the whole design of it, the camera. I mean, it was just so much you can do on that phone. But my experience with Android in the past started to creep back up on me. And I started to notice it for about a year now. I was getting way more spam calls, spam emails, not so much really issues with the actual phones. The phone performed fine, but it was just so much spam and people with my information. I had like a situation where someone like was, well, not someone, but like companies constantly calling me, emailing me. I get random emails about me performing, doing music. I don't even do music. I don't know what this is, but some of these apps, they're selling your information, sending it out there. So that bothers me, and I take my digital security very seriously and my electronic security very seriously. So one thing that I will always say about Apple is I think their security of their devices is top notch. It is the best you're going to get in the market, and like I said, I take my security of my information, you know, and my being very seriously. So for that reason, and some other ones, which I'm going to name off, the design, the new iPhones kind of resembled the 5 again. The design, the security, the ease of access. I don't know how you guys feel. Some other Android users may feel this way, may not. Samsung has, or Android has so much customization. It's great, but it can be overwhelming at times. And that's what I was kind of starting to feel like. Every week I was starting to find a new feature. And it's not bad. And trust me, I use a lot of features on my phone. But any person who has those kind of device, there's no way you can say you use every single feature on those type of devices. I didn't, and it was just so much to keep up with. Because like I said, I have a tech channel. I'm trying to show off everything. But just, you know, day to day, I find myself not using the S Pen as much as most people probably did, or not using all of the special features. I mean, I showed them off in videos, but as far as day to day special features, tips and tricks, so many customization things you can do with like the internet, the messages, just the layout of your phone. They do have a lot of great tools as far as extracting text from things, creating GIFs, the widgets, I mean, everything. They have a lot of good perks, but I was starting to feel myself revert back to just the basic usage of a phone as far as like what I mainly need it for. Granted, I do use a lot of features, but I didn't use as much. But I feel like I'm getting along with it. Let me get on the sidetrack. What I'm trying to say is that I had the Z Fold 3 for about August, September, October, November, 5 months, 4 or 5 months. And just as of 2 days ago, I switched back to an iPhone.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I know. Breaking news. Sue me. But I will be doing a unboxing, review, tips and tricks, special features. I got the Apple Watch. I mean, I looked around and the only thing I had Android or Samsung was my phone and my watch. But I have a MacBook, I have the iPad Pro, I have another MacBook, I have the Apple like smart light strip. I had the Apple Pod, I think it was called, with the speaker. I had a lot of Apple products, and I didn't even realize it. I love both sides, but I switched back to an iPhone. You will see which iPhone and some videos to follow. But hopefully this was hopefully this resonated with some of you guys, because I know it's very different. The green bubble and the blue bubble. I'm back with the blue bubble. I know, it's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. I can't even imagine. But I just want to let you guys know this. So if you see some different phones and stuff on my channel, you see a different phone, or we're reviewing and talking about stuff, don't be surprised. I told you something was coming, and it came. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, cool. I love you guys and gals, children of all ages. I'll see y'all next one. Peace.